The world of Formula One is no stranger to surprises, but the recent developments surrounding Andrea Kimi Antonelli's move to Mercedes have sent shockwaves throughout the entire motorsport community. With Lewis Hamilton's well-publicized switch to Ferrari in 2025, the door was opened for a new star to take the helm at Mercedes. Enter Andrea Kimi Antonelli, a name that, until recently, was more familiar to followers of junior racing categories. Now, with the leak of his contract, it's clear that Mercedes has enormous plans for this young talent, and the F1 world is buzzing with speculation and excitement. Andrea's journey to this point is a story worth telling. Born in 2006, he has been on the radar of major F1 teams for several years, thanks to his extraordinary performances in karting and his rapid rise through the junior formulas. From an early age, it was clear that Andrea had a natural gift for racing. His ability to dominate in karting championships, often against older and more experienced competitors, marked him as a future star. It wasn't long before he made the jump to single-seaters, where he continued to impress with his exceptional pace, racecraft, and maturity beyond his years. In Formula 4 and Formula Regional, Andrea proved himself to be a force to be reckoned with, consistently finishing at the top of the standings and catching the attention of F1 teams. His success in these categories was not just about raw speed, it was his strategic mind and ability to adapt to different circuits and conditions that set him apart. This versatility is one of the reasons why Mercedes decided to invest in him, seeing in Andrea the potential to not just compete, but to win at the highest level of motorsport. When the news of Hamilton's move to Ferrari broke, speculation was rife about who would take his place at Mercedes. Many expected the team to opt for an experienced driver, someone who could fill the massive shoes left by Hamilton. However, Mercedes had different plans. They saw in Andrea Kimi Antonelli not just a replacement, but a future world champion who could lead the team into a new era. The leaked contract details reveal just how much Mercedes is willing to invest in this young prodigy, and it's nothing short of extraordinary. Let's take a closer look at the contract itself. The financial terms are significant, with a base salary of $12 million per year. This figure alone places Andrea among the higher earners in the sport, which is almost unheard of for a driver with no prior F1 experience. But it's the performance bonuses that truly underscore Mercedes' expectations. For each race victory, Andrea will earn an additional $2 million. This is a clear incentive for him to push hard from the very start, to not just settle into the team, but to immediately compete for wins. The bonuses extend even further. Should Andrea secure the Drivers' Championship, he will be rewarded with a $10 million bonus. This is a bold move by Mercedes, essentially putting their money where their mouth is. They believe that Andrea can deliver at the highest level and are prepared to reward him handsomely for doing so. Moreover, there is a $3 million bonus tied to the Constructors' Championship, ensuring that Andrea's success is directly linked to the team's overall performance. But what really sets this contract apart are the non-financial terms. Mercedes is clearly intent on giving Andrea every possible advantage as he makes the jump to Formula One. The team has promised him a dedicated engineering squad, meaning that he will have some of the best technical minds in the sport working solely on his car setup and performance. This level of support is rare and speaks volumes about how much Mercedes values Andrea's potential. Furthermore, the contract includes extensive private testing sessions, which are incredibly valuable in an era where in-season testing is heavily restricted. These sessions will allow Andrea to get comfortable with the car, refine his driving style, and work closely with his engineers to develop the car throughout the season. It's a luxury that few rookies ever get, and it demonstrates Mercedes' commitment to ensuring Andrea hits the ground running. Another fascinating aspect of the contract is the lifestyle support that Mercedes is providing. Andrea will have a luxury apartment in Monaco fully covered by the team. Living in Monaco places him at the heart of the F1 community, surrounded by other drivers and industry figures, which could be crucial for networking and gaining insights from more experienced racers. The contract also includes a fleet of high-end Mercedes-AMG vehicles and access to a private jet service. These perks, while they may seem extravagant, are designed to ensure that Andrea can focus entirely on his racing without the distractions of travel logistics or daily inconveniences. Mercedes is also investing heavily in Andrea's image and brand. The contract includes provisions for media training, which is essential for any modern F1 driver. In today's world, being successful on the track is only part of the equation. Drivers must also be adept at handling the media, engaging with fans on social media, and building their personal brand. Mercedes plans to develop Andrea into a global superstar, much like they did with Lewis Hamilton. Will Andrea rise to the challenge and establish himself as the new face of the sport? Or will Hamilton continue to dominate, even in a different team? These are the questions that will keep F1 enthusiasts on the edge of their seats. Mercedes' decision to place such a significant bet on a young, relatively inexperienced driver as drivers in the history of the sport is no small task. The expectations will be sky high, and every move he makes will be scrutinized by the media, fans, and competitors. But if Andrea has shown anything in his career so far, it's that he thrives under pressure. His ability to stay calm and composed in high-stakes situations has been a hallmark of his racing style, and it's one of the reasons why Mercedes is confident he can handle the transition to F1. Another aspect to consider is how Andrea's presence at Mercedes might affect the team dynamics. Mercedes has always been a team that values collaboration and teamwork, but with such a young and ambitious driver in the mix, there could be a shift in the internal dynamics. Andrea will need to build strong relationships with his engineers, his teammate, and the broader team if he is to succeed. The mentorship program and the support structures outlined in his contract will play a crucial role in helping him integrate into the team and earn the respect of his colleagues. And in terms of the wider F1 grid, Andrea's move to Mercedes could have a ripple effect. Other teams will be closely watching how he performs, and it could influence their own decisions regarding young drivers and talent development. If Andrea is successful, it could spark a trend of teams investing more heavily in young talent, looking for the next big star who can lead their team for years to come. Conversely, if Andrea struggles, it could reinforce the importance of experience in F1, leading teams to favor seasoned drivers in key roles.